Picture this. Let's say you're in need of some new skincare products, so you head over to your local mall. When you first walk inside, you notice two stores next to each other. First, you see a small sign that says skin products at the window. When you try to look closer, you can't see much as the windows and the lighting is quite dark and gritty. You aren't able to see any of the products at a glance, nor what is waiting inside for you. Next to the store, you see a bright, glowing store with a big sign that says Love Your Skin. Inside, you can see well-stocked shelves with pretty-looking products, friendly staff helping people inside, and best of all, a sign that says they are having a 25% off sale. If you're honest with yourself, which store would you walk into first? If you're like most people, you would most likely approach the store that looks friendly and inviting, that is clearly sanitary, where you see happy staff assisting customers, and of course you want to follow that 25% discount sign. This response is completely normal, and it was no mistake. The fact that you were able to determine all of this about Store 2 was due to the strategic design and communication efforts they made to grab your attention. While designing the storefront may not have been free or cheap for Store 2, their bottom line will actually thank them for it. Hey friends, my name is Monique and I'm the founder of a digital marketing agency specializing in brand strategy, as well as the co-founder here at Motor Courses, where we teach business owners all about marketing and design to take their business to the next level. In this video, I'll be talking about the return on investment that design brings to your business. You see, just like with people, in the business world, appearances guide people's perceptions. Contrary to popular belief, a professionally designed brand isn't just a pretty picture. It's a strategic concoction of aesthetics and functionality that tells your brand story and makes people want to buy your products or services. So let's dive in. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is brand recognition. If you're constantly using different fonts, logos, colors, design, and photography styles and types of messaging across your locations and platform, how do you think people are going to recognize and remember your brand? A strategically crafted brand identity should do both of the following for your target markets and audiences. 1, attract their attention, and 2, be memorable to them. You need to design your brand identity strategically with your audience in mind if you want this for your brand. On the flip side, if you have a strategic and cohesive brand identity in place, you can count on your customers seeing your brand in the sea of the same, and they'll remember you going forward. Don't underestimate the power of trust you earn from brand recognition. Okay, next I want to talk about increased conversion rates. If you offer a product or service of quality, be sure to look the part. By having your brand show up professionally and consistently with quality branded design, people will form the perception that you are professional, reliable, and trustworthy. This means they're far more likely to give you their hard-earned money as they trust that your product services will be worth it. Number 3 is customer retention. You'll notice that any cult brand is one with a cohesive brand identity that uses consistent design and messaging at every touch point their audience will ever interact with. Think of brands like Harley-Davidson, Apple, Nike, and more. By doing this, your audience will start to feel as though they're part of an exclusive club, like they live a certain lifestyle alongside and with your brand. Talk about Samsung to an iPhone user or vice versa to see this in action. Professional design is what helps you achieve this. Now, I'm sure you can agree that brand recognition, increased conversion rates, and customer retention sounds like a great recipe for success. When you get to this level, your brand will be readily positioned to start expanding through strategic collaborations, media invitations, speaking engagement, networking opportunities, and more. While the value of premium design is difficult to pin down to cold hard metrics, considering the many factors that are involved with the success of a business, we can all agree that without brand recognition, higher conversion rates, and good customer retention, your brand will always be limited as to how high it can go. By investing in professional design and messaging, you're only setting yourself up for ongoing success. If you have any questions or feedback about this video, we'd love to hear from you. Please leave a message in the comments or get in touch and I'll reply to you. By the way, if you want to know more about whether your brand is consistent enough or not, I would like to invite you to our free workshop. It's called Brand Audit 101, Spotting and Fixing Design Inconsistencies in Your Brand. We'll take you through our brand audit checklist to help you identify design inconsistencies across your brand's various platforms. And from there, we'll give you practical and tactical tips and advice to get your brand consistency back on track. You can find the sign-up link in the description. Again, totally free, and you'll just be able to catch the replay. Have a great one, and until next time, goodbye, Modian.